landing a successful sitcom is lucrative business for an actor or actress.
My house has a nice view because, I was on Friends.
Especially later on in a show, when a character gets more popular, the numbers tend to add up significantly, even into the millions.
Whoa! Ka-ching!
You're watching Sitcom City, and in this video, we're listing the 8 highest sitcom salaries. I challenge you to take a guess in the comments right now who you think will come out on top. Seriously, try. Number 8 is shared by the 5 stars from The Big Bang Theory. John Galecki, Kaley Cuoko, Jim Parsons, Simon Helberg, and Kunal Nayyar each cashed $1 million per episode in season 8 and 9. Adjusted for inflation, this would be $1,078,000, and we only just got started. Fun fact, in later seasons, all 5 accepted a pay cut of $100,000 to free up more budget for Melissa Rauch and Mayim Bialik, who joined the show later than them and earned a lot less. Each of them then got a raise to $425,000 per episode. Number 7 is again shared by an entire cast of another hit show, Friends. Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, David Schwimmer, and Matthew Perry also received each $1 million per episode, making them the best paid TV actors at the time. Adjusted for inflation, this even comes to $1.37 million per episode. The cast famously formed a united front in 2000 to negotiate up to this mind-boggling number. Next to their salaries, they were each entitled to 2% of the royalties of Friends from then on. Considering the show still grosses $1 billion a year worldwide, they all receive a $20 million check every damn year. If that's not enough, for the reunion special in 2021, each of them was reported to receive at least $2.5 million. At number 6, we meet Paul Reiser and Helen Hunt from Mad About You, also both hitting the $1 million mark in the last season. Inflation-wise, this comes to $1.6 million. The producers must have regretted their high raise, as ratings took a serious dip that year due to the show being moved from its regular Tuesday night time slot on NBC. Shit happens. Number 5, Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld was also paid $1 million per episode. With inflation, this amounts to $1.588 million.
The money was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, highest paying job I ever had.
It may not come as a surprise that the star of one of the most successful sitcoms in history got a fat paycheck. But what may surprise you is that he was even offered $5 million to continue the show, but turned it down. The reason? He wanted to focus more on his personal life. What is also unique is that because Jerry is one of the creators of the show, he's entitled to 15% syndication royalties of the show, making him millions a year to this day. With a net worth of close to $1 billion, he just might be the richest man on this list. Number 4, Tim Allen. With Home Improvement and Last Man Standing, Tim Allen has had 2 hit shows on his record. He's been making people laugh for decades now, and obviously that comes with a big salary. In the last season of Home Improvement, he cashed $1.25 million per episode. Adjusted for inflation, this is almost $2 million. Interestingly enough, this dwarfs the amount he got for voicing Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story movies, a mere $50,000 per episode. Number 3, Kelsey Grammer. Frasier was a household name in sitcom land for 11 years. And with Kelsey Grammer playing the iconic role of Frasier Crane, a character that was also reflected the name of the show, he was kind of irreplaceable.
For 11 years, you've heard me say, I'm listening.
So it shouldn't come as a surprise that he's quite high on this list. By the end of the show, each episode made him $1.6 million richer, $2.2 million adjusted for inflation. Noteworthy to mention is that this was more than the salaries of the other main actors combined. Yikes. Number 2, Ray Romano. In 2003, Romano negotiated a contract, making him $50 million per season, or $1.725 million per episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. With inflation coming to $2.25 million, he actually trumps the winner of this list. His salary increase even led to his co-stars holding a strike, because up until then, they only made $160,000 per episode, while characters were also vital to the show. Luckily for them, this worked, and they each got a substantial raise as well. And finally, the winner of this list is Charlie Sheen. Before drugs and alcohol got the better of him, Sheen raked up a staggering $1.8 million per episode.
Oh my God! Do you have any idea how long it would take me to earn that kind of money?
Oh, don't think like that.
You're never gonna earn that kind of money.
Before the start of the show, he was already a famous actor, so it was expected he would need a hefty compensation to lead a sitcom. Even in the first season, he already made $800,000 per episode. Because of his lavish lifestyle, however, he might just be the poorest person on this list. So there you have it, the 8 highest salaries ever paid to sitcom actors and actresses. Hopefully you don't feel too poor after watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to check out our other videos. Bye!